So, Luba, am I really gonna find someone at this event?
Well, sooner or later you will find someone. What's important is that you're going to learn about yourself. Who is it that you really need? What is it that really will help you? What kind of energy would be an energy that's complementary to yours in your process, in your divine journey on this earth? What's important is that also you will have a chance to present your unique spirit to the others in its full beauty, in a safe and creative, high vibrational atmosphere. And sooner or later, once you set up your intentions correctly, once you come into proper alignment, you will definitely meet somebody. And I was already talking about the proper alignment before, and I want to talk a little bit about it again. I've realized that in order for a person, in order for a soul to meet somebody who is really their twin flame, it's important to go through a lot of different relationships usually and to learn about themselves. It's important to look into many different mirrors and understand what is yours, what is the story of your ego, what's your own intolerance, what's your own alignment, what's your own path, what is it that's important for you. For example, for me, only when I became 40 years old, I finally realized that I need a person who is constantly growing and who is just very dedicated to their own spiritual development and their projects. It took me a very long time to finally come into that realization. Prior to that, I had to go through different relationships with very interesting people, but still those relationships couldn't fully flow together with my growth. At the same time, it's also important to come into clear understanding of giving and receiving, to come into balance with yourself, to be able to give as much as you can receive. And this is something that our practice teaches as well. For example, if you are willing to give a lot and you don't know how to receive, you will be subconsciously looking for people who are there to take from you. So what it means is that you would meet a person who would kind of provide this donor-acceptor connection with you, and eventually you're going to be sucked out dry by this person, and eventually you would have to separate from this person. Now let's imagine another situation, a situation when you're not giving enough, and on the contrary you just demand and demand and demand different things, and your standards are so high and you're not willing to tolerate much, and then it's also the alignment which is not very helpful. It's not a good alignment to be in order to meet the soul flame, the twin flame, the soulmate. So what's important in order to meet the right person is to really purge your ego, bring in your intentions, clear up your path, purge and cleanse your own aura, your ancestral trauma, purge and cleanse and balance your own masculine and feminine, and to come into the place where you're complete by yourself, when your soul is in love with your body is in love with your soul, to come into the place where your inner man admires your own inner woman, and in the place where your inner woman respects your own inner man. And until you come to that point, you will be constantly running into people who will help you to see your own shortcomings in a huge mirror. But once you come to the point of completion, when you are complete with yourself, and at the same time you're open and you throw a very clear intent into the universe, when you're fully ready for unconditional love, that's when you find the energy which is going to be complementary to you. And that's when you're going to find your twin flame. So yes, it is going to happen. It has happened already, you just haven't noticed.